Does the world's constant noise overwhelm you? Do you crave quiet amidst the chaos? Anika, a talented designer, found herself drowning in sound. Her journey reveals how she transformed sensitivity into strength, discovering her quiet room. Learn to advocate for your peace and thrive even in the loudest environments. Reclaim your focus and embrace your unique needs. Anika was a talented graphic designer, but she had a secret. Everyday noises felt like a storm inside her head. She longed for quiet, but the world was so loud. The office was a nightmare. Phones rang, keyboards clicked, and people chatted loudly. Anika tried to focus, but the noise was overwhelming. She wore headphones, but even soft music couldn't block out the noise. Anika's shoulders tensed and her breath grew shallow. It felt like she was drowning. One day, a birthday party erupted nearby. Music blared and people cheered. Anika felt like she might shatter into a million pieces. Her boss gave her a rush project. The pressure was too much. Anika couldn't breathe, couldn't think, couldn't design. Anika walked to her manager's office, her voice trembling. "I can't work out there," she said. The noise. "I can't think." To Anika's surprise, her manager listened kindly. "There's a quiet room at the end of the hall," she said. "Go work there." Relief washed over Anika. She walked to the quiet room, a sanctuary from the storm. The quiet room was simple but perfect. Soft light, comfortable chair, and complete silence. Anika sat down and closed her eyes. The silence was a balm to her frayed nerves. She took a deep breath. Her focus returned like a long-lost friend. Ideas flowed, colours came alive on her screen. The pressure of the deadline lifted from her chest. She finished the project with ease and a sense of satisfaction. Anika learned a valuable lesson. A sensitivity wasn't a flaw, but a real need. Asking for help wasn't weak, it was brave. She was advocating for herself and her needs. From then on, Anika embraced her needs openly. She sought out spaces where she could thrive. Her confidence grew, and so did her work. She was producing her best designs yet. The quiet room wasn't just a room, it was a sanctuary where she discovered her true strength. She learned that true strength comes from knowing yourself and asking for what you need. Anika started to share her story with others, hoping to inspire them to find their own quiet spaces. Soon, more quiet rooms began to appear in offices and schools, creating havens for those who needed them. Anika realized that her sensitivity was a gift, not a curse. It allowed her to see the world in a different way. She used her talent to design spaces that were both beautiful and functional, catering to all senses. Anika became an advocate for neurodiversity, promoting understanding and acceptance of all minds. She showed the world that differences are not weaknesses, but sources of unique strength and creativity. Anika continued to find solace in quiet spaces, but she also learned to navigate the noisy world with confidence. She embraced her sensitivity and used it to create a more inclusive and understanding world for everyone. And so Anika's story became a reminder that even in the loudest of worlds, there is always room for quiet. A reminder that finding your quiet space, both inside and out, is a strength worth celebrating. By knowing yourself, advocating for what you need, and embracing who you are, you can create a world of your own, starting in your own quiet room.